Ava, you're the only one that makes sense.
Ha!
The priest of death has spoken!
What are you talking about, Heart? I was toast bleeding.
Let's look at Eva again at the crime scene.
There was almost no blood on the carpet, so Ava wasn't bleeding that much.
But the important thing to look for is what's not there. Something on Eva herself. We'll have to trust our memories for this one.
Ava's back had some blood on it.
Yes, hun, we know that. Not the point here.
She would have to be a contortionist to stab people from the back to the front.
Oh, of course. Ava had blood splatters all over her front. Annika even said...
And Eva's wound is on her back.
Kiddo Giovanni knows about this stuff. You can only get these kinds of splatters when you're close to the action. And that action is stabbing.
Yeah, I was able to make that connection.
And look at this stain where Ava was. It's a blood smear from those splatters.
It's blood?
Yes. What did you think it was?
Shoe dirt?
Oh, madre.
Gio's curriculum is already paying off. You can't get away with this now, Eva.
LOL. Cow. But like you said, Val was Lord. I have 0 messages in my phone. 0.
No way.
That's very funny, Gorge. Tickle me while you're at it. Every bitch, it's time for show and tell. Show your messages to the class.
Not really in the mood.
Don't be shy. We won't judge the content of the kinkiness. Unless it's boring as shit.
Nothing is boring with me. Wink.
No messages with Val and Ava.
See? It wasn't me.
But no messages at all?
For a couple of days at least.
Yeah. None. Right before the day of the murder.
Eva sends messages to everyone. All day, every day.
Yes, it's really fucking annoying, caray.
Well, I was doing a challenge. 1 week free of social media. Hashtag praise the sun, not the phone.
Annie remembers getting messages on those days.
Not a chance. I take challenges very seriously.
I think we received messages from her those days as well.
I feel ignored.
But we established before it's impossible to hack the phones. And Ava has not the expertise, nor the time.
Only the sisters could have taken care of this.
They would definitely clear the messages if asked.
The producers just love to stir the pot. Anything to make it more interesting.
Sure. Though I feel something more specific happened to us lately. More connected to all this mess.
Well, oh. Like when Mia got her contacts in return for, walking on the beach.
Walking on the beach? Wink, wink.
Me? Having some scheme with the sisters?
It's probably not the first time either, Signorina.
Whatever. Messages, dirty clothes. No one can remember stuff like that. Who cares what the wacky maid has to say?
Honey needs to check clothes. They can't be dirty. Germs are dangerous.
She has a really good memory, though. She knows my routines as well as her own.
See, creepy, but yes.
She even remembers my menstrual cycle a day before.
I'm feeling a bit violated.
Honey's sorry. Honey just wants everyone healthy.
Don't worry, filha, tadinha. So, no one had dirty clothes that day?
Isaac's clothes were dirty.
Really?
Some mud and dust, but easy to clean.
While the priests of death were getting ready for their first ceremony, the Lord of the Vale was searching for a gate between worlds. The oh so elusive place of the...
Nobody's got time for this, hun. Go on.
Yeah, no one else had unclean clothes. No blood anywhere.
I think we can trust Annika on this. There's also Ava's stabbing to consider here.
Yes. I didn't stab myself, that's cray-cray.
Who knows the extent someone goes to pull off this kind of thing?
Donnie, of course it wasn't me.
I've been thinking the same thing.
Maybe there was a second person there. An accomplice, perhaps.
How so?
Someone else was present and stabbed her, so we would believe she was a victim.
Who would do that?
You know who! Jeffrey McRamer Otterson the First!
Leave Jeffrey McRamer and Otterson the First alone!
Oh well. Maybe Eva taped the knife somewhere and stabbed herself.
Putting the loonies aside, let's get this in tune. We all see Val as the sub in this wholesome BDSM session. But like Ava lost her halo, Val might not be a saint either. Maybe Val stabbed Ava first.
Shut up! Valley had no reason nor spine.
Unless she was being pushed around by someone among us. We all think that Kitty had no claws. But she had enough, and brought a knife to a catfight.
But we have no proof of that.
No solid proof, no. But you don't live this long without trusting your gut. Valerie was irascible, short-tempered, stressed out.
Yeah, she was a bit under the weather.
And you're not that sneaky, ragazza. You think Gio didn't notice you giggling all the time? Stronza.
You're right. Ava was more and more the little imp. The little imp I want to bind and then throw away the key.
Ever since that party, yes. Or telenovela act, now that I think of it.
An act. Yes. I've been dealing with these sisters long enough to sniff a deal here. They had some dirt on the Principessa for sure. They probably even chose the arena.
Ava did have a talk with the sisters right before the party. That part is true.
Harks, I called them, but I was just bored. I made no deal.
So, Val brought a knife to a catfight.
And a stab in the back is a surprise attack.
Gut gemacht.
So, when Ava was leaving after the talk, Val had her knife hidden and attacked her by surprise.
Not so fast, Harry boy. Dunno if precious Val wanted to kill Ava right away. Remember where the purse was, Twinkie little boy?
The purse was on the counter.
So, give your teacher a little treat.
The knife was out of the purse from the beginning of the conversation.
Oh, so cute. She even answered before the shy student had a chance. Don't eye me like that. I can't take it. But yes, when they met, Val probably threatened Ava with the knife. Ava might have laughed in her face and turned to the door to leave. And then, stabbing time! Poke, poke. Then, I guess Ava got the knife somehow and distributed some more pokes. The joy of redistribution. So beautiful.
That's ridiculous.
Sure, but there's some weird shit here. How did a girl like Eva still have it in her to stab Val after being stabbed herself?
Yes, preach. I'm like a delicate flower.
Ava's way more fit than she looks, mate.
Oh, you notice. Wait.
Eva's wound was not that deep. Also, adrenaline floods our bodies in moments of danger.
I was toast blacked out when Val was attacked.
Why was Ava's wound so superficial?
Maybe she didn't want to hurt her that much.
Inexperience.
Yeah, because it's not like Val was that unfit, right?
Val's wrists were weak. She had a wrist injury. She couldn't even thread a needle.
I didn't know about that. But that makes it more likely that it was Val.
She probably flinched and dropped the knife before cutting too deep.
Ugh, what a crazy imagination y'all have.
We're definitely starting to see the whole picture. Let's recap.
Yes, let's think through everything we have so far. So, it started some weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Ava pulled off a very dramatic moment. At the time, we likely thought, it's just Ava being Ava. But it turns out, Ava made a deal with the sisters to gain intel.
Intel about Valerie.
Yes, that information, we don't know what it's about.
And we shouldn't care about it at all.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
Ava was blackmailing Valerie using those secrets. So Valerie felt threatened. And because of that, she took a knife from the kitchen a few days before. She carried it in her purse as it was easy to conceal.
Clearly she was under pressure. Her mood was explosive during her last few days, explaining her violent argument with Franziska. Ava was constantly energetic.
Definitely blackmailing Valerie was a source of joy.
So Valerie calls Ava over, a meeting scheduled for 5 p.m. via message.
And the producers attempted to spread everyone else around, to give the pair enough space to do whatever's interesting.
The cameras were ready. Someone just needed to say action. Ava assumed Val wouldn't hurt her, thus carried no weapon. But while they were inside the room, something happened that made Ava turn her back on Valerie. And Val did the unthinkable. She stabbed Ava in the back.
But the wound was not severe. Val's wrists were too frail to wield a knife properly. And Ava's adrenaline must have kicked in too. The hunted became the hunter.
So Ava smacked Valerie with Jeffrey McRamer Otterson I.
Valerie must have stumbled senseless and dropped the knife. Ava took the knife and stepped unconscious Valerie 4 times until she wasn't breathing anymore.
Ava must have broken Valerie's phone after this. She knew it would connect her to Valerie's death, and was likely already planning to have her own phone messages erased.
The producers would do their part indeed.
But this was already too much for a bleeding Ava. Even Valerie's weak attack was able to bring the stronger Ava down. She tries to leave, but falls unconscious before she's able to do anything else.
And then, moments later, we arrived at the scene. Ready to mourn the 2 unfortunate victims.
You're so nonsensical. LOL. Crazy blonde, crazy people.
The nail in the coffin is Ava herself. From the very start, the kid always liked drama.
I wouldn't be surprised if she orchestrated even more conflicts. Arguments, things we don't even know about.
Hello, I'm right here. WTF, I didn't do it. This is all hearsay. Remember, I got stabbed.
That may be, but alas, your plan had faults.
I'm more than certain Ava didn't really think this through. It feels more like clumsily trying to piece together a web of lies.
Honey doesn't want to believe.
No wonder you all looked innocent. You didn't do it.
You can thank me and Giovanni later.
Indeed. The sleuth had interesting assistance. Unforeseen.
She thought she could manipulate us by playing victim.
Don't talk to me like I'm invisible. Look at me.
Damn, it's heartbreaking. What pushed her to do this?
I'm really sorry, Don. I can't imagine what it feels like to have a murderous partner.
If you need moral support, we're here for you.
Huh? Huh? What? She's not my girlfriend.
OMG, like totally forgot. Whoopsies, my B. What can I say? I just want to date him. LOL. I swear I'm still innocent. I didn't think for 1 second he could be the killer. But there's still people without good alibis here.
Phil, don't worry about that. We can play some football to ease your mind.
Honey will bake you some cheesecake with low carbs. It will make you happy.
All right, yeah, awesome.
How fucking low? Like, excuse your sorry faces, I'm still here. Pay attention to me.
So, what's next?
Give me 2 minutes to think how to handle this.
I feel so bad for Valerie. She was the true victim here.
Maybe we should do something about Valerie's room. Clean, gather items.
I was a victim! She stabbed me! Where's your pity for me?
We should make a full written report with all of this.
We can give all the information to Val's family. Maybe it will bring them some sort of comfort.
Look at me! This is about me, not that bitch! Uh-huh. You don't like it when I'm the victim? Well... have it your way. You're right. I did it. I killed her. All for the show. Oh, still got it.
I'm sorry, hun. You don't get to parade like you just executed the plan of the year.
You be.
Nah. You got your spotlight. Time to wipe off that clown makeup and go home.
The master of puppets is disgusted by this amateur act. I can't even describe it. The disappointment.
You're just a lost little girl on an island that got screwed by the circumstances. It was just self-defense. Hardly an experienced assassin on the prowl.
You couldn't even catch me after all those days.
Yes, with Laurel and Hardy here leading the investigation. Such a feat.
What matters is we ended up finding out the truth.
If you say so, Harry boy.
It was still a killer in our midst.
Ragazza, listen to Gio. No one is going to be pissing their pants in fear because of Ava here.
She only defended herself. But she wasn't exactly innocent after that.
Bad intentions, for sure. But she's an influencer. She was bound to be theatrical about it.
Anyone can kill by accident, or because they are testi di cazzo. It can happen any time you leave your cozy apartment and face the streets.
We just got to have the confidence that the crazy ones are under control.
You're right, all of you. I'm gonna be a good girl after the show. I promise, guys. I'm all about the good vibes.
Oh, hell no. This is not gonna go down like this.
Crime can't go unpunished.
Crime needs law to define it. And there are no sacred scriptures to follow on the island.
A death is still a death, no matter what the sisters say.
We should still follow common rules, even if they are not law.
Without a code, we can't really say what to do.
We still have morals and ethics around here.
It's not just a question of personal punishment. We need a deterrent to avoid future violence.
I almost just died. I don't think.
Just don't.
So we all agree that Ava needs to be punished.
Without code, we can only agree on a punishment based on emotions, not reason.
If you think that normal justice is all about reason, you are truly blind to reality.
It's truly a hard decision.
Without human law, we should leave judgment to the gods. I say she passed their trial. The trial of warriors.
And I say we give Eva some new cement shoes and throw her in the sea!
Huh. You might be onto something.
That's madness! It's barbaric!
It's eye for an eye.
More than that, she betrayed the trust of the group!
Ame, I normally agree with you, but it's like you said. In the end, the girl just defended herself. I can't wish a punishment harsher than the one I feel I deserve in that situation.
That's very cute, hon. But I'm not into babysitting a killer.
Out of sight, out of mind? Better lock her in her room.
Prison is always a good solution.
Locking her in a room and throwing away the key is not the same as prison. It's torture.
In her cutsy comfy room?
Without her phone and people to talk to? Yes, torture.
It's not as bad as those solitary rooms you see in the movies.
Suit yourselves.
I can agree that it's plenty punishment to be locked up. But I'd still go for a good old-fashioned execution.
Poor Ava.
Felia, you don't need to feel pity for her.
Annika, help me. They want me dead, like Valley.
Por Deus, you didn't just say that.
Valerie!
Ah! I'm bored already! Just lock her up and throw away the key!
If you all feel comfortable with an imperfect verdict ruled by emotion.
Is this the conclusion? What do you think, Harry?
Me? I'm just the detective, not the judge.
We have to assume you're the one with more authority here.
Just leave the room, boyo.
I think we all agree, to some degree, to lock Ava in her room.
Oh, yes!
Could
It's decided. Ava, turn in your phone and we'll escort you back to your room.
Not so fast. Who's gonna babysit the prisoner?
Someone needs to be responsible for the key and delivering food and other goods.
Omni can make food and serve it for Ava.
Anika, Felia, that's not right. Someone else will do it, like me.
No, Omni can do it.
If you're sure.
I'll share the burden too. Keep the key the rest of the time, so no one tries to do anything funny.
Let's just get it over with.
Yes, give me the phone.
do I have to?
Of course.
You're all meanies.
This way. Ladies first.
I'll go too.
All these fine men just for me.
I'm going to. I want to see you delivered.
Ooh, can't complain.
Ugh.
Come on, everyone. The party's over.
Ah, finally!
Here we are. You have to go now.
Oh, Don, don't be such a meanie.
Ava,
Fine, I'll go.
it's done.
Welcome to our new reality, people. I'm going to sleep.
Me too.
Oh my god, guys, don't go! Don't leave me here! So depressing! Let me out!
Let's go?
Yes. What are you saying? It can't be. What are you saying?
Echt jetzt? Strange. But
Well,
however, why?
it can't be.
Merkwürdig.
Mate,
I'm serious.
it's not like that.
Easy. Hey!
Look here!
Give me a moment. Is that...
Well,
Give me a moment. What? Unbecoming.
it...
Perhaps.
Hmm.
Easy.